Picture this in your mind. We're talking a stunning, cinematic, 4K heritage scene right in front of you. Imagine the patriarch Jacob, standing perfectly still. Below him, it's the physical, earthly city completely grounded in the dust. But above him, wow, above him is this radiant, celestial city glowing with the pure, brilliant light of the Shekinah. This is Luz. And flowing down from this sky city are these luminous rivers of blessing, literally pouring directly into the physical world. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're acting as your mystical guides, breaking down one of the most profound mechanics in the entire Zohar, the secret of El Shaddai appearing at Luz. We're going to bridge these ancient Kabbalistic mechanics with modern technologies so you can see exactly how blessing flows from the Upper Jerusalem down into our everyday reality. Let's dive in. Okay, think of this agenda as our system boot sequence. We're looking at 1. The 2 Jerusalems, 2. Luz as a hidden cloud server, 3. Covenantal flow, 4. Cosmic circuits, 5. Unlocking the sky city, and finally, manifesting blessing. All right, system initialized. Section 1. 2 Jerusalems, 1 Jacob. So first, we have to ground ourselves in Jacob's physical anchor point, because he's the bridge here. He's at a very specific coordinate in space and time. But his vision, it splits reality wide open. He's interacting with the dusty earthly domain and that breathtaking celestial realm at the exact same time. He is the ultimate conduit. And this perfectly illustrates our foundational Zohar text. It says, "The Holy One swore he would not enter the Upper Jerusalem until he entered the Lower Jerusalem." Now guys, this isn't just some poetic metaphor. No way. This is a strict operational protocol. The upper and lower realms are completely interdependent. The divine presence literally cannot fully activate the upper spiritual realities until the lower physical vessel is prepped and entered. What's totally fascinating here is how perfectly this ancient concept maps to the tech we use every single day. Think of Upper Jerusalem as your primary cloud data center. It's massive, infinite, holding all the raw data and potential in the universe. Lower Jerusalem? That's your local user interface, the physical machine right there on your desk. The cloud won't push the ultimate system updates until your local machine is fully synced, online, and ready to receive them. Jacob is basically establishing that highly secure internet connection. Section 2, Luz, the hidden cloud server. So let's move our narrative up into the cloud to a location the texts call Luz. Now, this isn't just a geographical spot. It's the central hub of all spiritual mechanics. In our tech analogy, Luz is that hidden, highly secure primary data center. And the divine name associated with it, El Shaddai, that is the root admin. The root admin holds the absolute highest clearance, pushing critical system updates. We're talking growth, expansion, land allocation, down into our lower physical system. And the Shekinah, that's the interface layer. It's the beautiful operating system translating all this raw, infinite code into a format that our physical world can actually process and, experience. And the Zohar gives us this stunning visual diagnostic tool for the interface. Color shifts. It's like a dashboard. When the system is running perfectly, when that connection between Upper and Lower Jerusalem is crystal clear, we see white light. This is pure Shekinah light, the uninterrupted flowing stream of Rachamim, or mercy. But if there's a glitch, if the lower system gets out of alignment and restricts the flow, the system flashes red. This is din, or strict judgment. It acts just like a firewall, restricting the energy until the lower system is repaired, debugged, and aligned again. Section 3, covenantal flow across the Sephirot. So how does this energy actually travel from the cloud server down to us? Well, it takes an exhaustive, highly precise set of Kabbalistic mechanics. Energy doesn't just drop randomly out of the sky. It flows through the interconnected network of the Sephirot. Let's trace the exact spiritual circuits. Step 1 is Bina. Bina is the source of all expansion, the deep understanding that begins unpacking the raw data. Step 2 is Tiferet, the channel of harmony balancing those forces as they descend. Step 3 is Yesod, and this is absolutely crucial. It's the transmission hub, the ultimate funnel gathering all those upper energies. And finally, Step 4 is Maklut, where the energy hits our physical UI and actually manifests as tangible reality, specifically as the land and the nation. 10. We really have to pause here. 10 represents the absolute mathematical perfection of the complete covenantal structure. All 10 Sephirot must be active, aligned, and totally healthy for this system to run at full capacity. If even one circuit is broken, the entire flow from Luz gets compromised. It's an all-or-nothing circuit board. Section 4, Cosmic Circuits and Emergy. To really wrap our heads around this, let's shift gears from pure software over to hardware. Let's talk cosmic engineering. Imagine the entire universe as this unfathomably complex, perfect machine. The Sephirot are the cosmic circuits of this machine. When the root admin, El Shaddai, executes a command up at Luz, it sends out these literal energy packets of pure blessing. These packets travel down through the interconnected spiritual circuits to make sure that exactly the right amount of energy, multiplication, and land rights are distributed to the exact right physical coordinates in our universe. Section 5. Unlocking the Sky City. Now, let's make this incredibly relatable. Let's talk gaming, because what Jacob is experiencing at Luz is basically him uncovering the ultimate hidden level. He accesses Luz, this hidden Sky City level, and by doing that, he unlocks massive player system upgrades for every single generation that comes after him. And just look at the direct correspondence here. Jacob requests Barakah, blessing. The upper system processes this through the Sephirot of Yesod, and the game upgrade, a massive power boost to the physical world. Next, he requests Priyava Rivya, multiplication. The system routes this through Binah, and boom, it outputs explosive population growth. Finally, he asks for Haaretz, the land. This routes through Malkut, resulting in tangible territory expansion. Jacob isn't just praying here, he's literally entering the root code and unlocking permanent upgrades for his descendants. Section 6. Manifesting Covenantal Blessing. The crucial point now is how these upper-level commands finally become our physical reality on the ground. 3. This is the mathematical triad of manifestation: blessing, multiplication, and land. These are not random requests Jacob made. They are the 3 absolute core pillars required to build a physical reality capable of actually housing the divine presence. Notice how these 3 covenantal outputs distribute into the physical world. From the upper system of Luz, these 3 elements flow downward in perfect proportion. You need the blessing just to sustain life, the multiplication to grow the vessel, and the land to give that vessel an actual physical coordinate to exist on. Without all 3, the lower Jerusalem literally cannot be built, and if it's not built, the upper Jerusalem cannot descend. It's a perfect loop. And this brilliantly illustrates the temporal reality of spiritual mechanics, basically the lag time. At moment 0, we have Jacob's vision at Luz. But the manifestation, it's not instantaneous. The system connection stabilizes days later. The covenantal blessing is fully unlocked within Jacob's lifetime, which is years later. But the actual manifestation, as a nation, the building of the Lower Jerusalem, that takes generations. The update was pushed from the cloud server at moment 0, but it took generations for the local hardware down here to fully download and install that new reality. Which brings us to the ultimate question for us today. How do you and I access this hidden cloud server in our own lives? Jacob did it at Luz-Aman, but guys, the system is still online right now. When we align our actions, when we create harmony in our own lower UI, we are essentially pinging the upper Jerusalem. We are asking the root admin to flow that pure white light of Rachamim straight down our own cosmic circuits. So as you go through your week, ask yourself, is your physical user interface aligned to receive those ultimate updates? Or are you accidentally restricting the flow? Thank you for joining us for this complete journey through the Pardes. We hope these ancient truths help you and your family improve your own dimensions this week. If you enjoyed this full chapter deep dive, please like, subscribe, and share which part of the journey touched your soul in the comments. We'll see you in the next chapter.